In today's cheesiest man alive, I will be bringing back the bunker rush. The bunker rush is a concept, is a state of mind. It is something that we're all familiar with. Putting your units in bunkers while you're pushing, it feels good, it feels great. And today we're gonna be living that big time, starting against a 6k Protoss player over here. I have a little build prepared, a 3-Rex with Cyclone tank. And my goal here is to walk across the map and maybe kill a third base and kind of contain him on 2 bases for as long as humanly possible. That is really going to be my main plan here. As my initial command center is going to be, well, perfectly in time because I accidentally built one too many SCVs here. That happens to the best, all right? I'm not going to apologize for it. Maybe I should have. We're going to actually kill this thing. Who am I kidding? You're not allowed to survive here, buddy. You're not allowed to survive. Are you going to survive? Look at him. I always feel like that this cost him more mental effort than it cost me, so it should be good. There we go. Get that W right away over there. Gonna instantly get my little reactor as well popping off. One more worker, and then we're going to start our depot here straight away. So, neat little start. I'm going to swap this SCV towards the low ground. So, if an Adept or a Zealot or a Stalker or just any unit shows up that I don't want to have to deal with, at least I have a full HP SCV building this command center. Finishing this command center in time is pretty freaking vital to me, because without it, well, let's face it, life is going to suck. I'm not fully, by the way, I'm not fully... hello, go down here, buddy. What was I gonna say? It's something interesting. All right, I'm not fully mining in the gas here, so this is not a mistake. This is a feature, not a bug here, as you can see. I'm gonna rally into it later, but I don't need as much gas with this particular build order, so we're just not going to grab it instantly, okay? You should only take as much gas as you need, because gas is very freaking expensive. So if there's no reason for you to get the extra gas, because you know it doesn't necessarily make your build order better, then don't take it, okay? No one's gonna flame you. I think he's opening up with a sentry first, so I'm going to love this Cyclone here for denying scouting. If we can, I'm going to move these guys to the... Oh, what is that? Oh, that's nasty. No way. Please tell me I can save this. I think I can, actually. Hell yeah, baby. Just gonna move this back. Okay, whatever, brother. No way he thinks this is correct, right? We're gonna start a tank instantly as well. Okay, you're dead. Ooh, does he lose it? No way he loses that, right? You get to survive, buddy. Yeah, did not end up dying. We're gonna move a bunch of these Marines across the map. Not because I really want to push across the map right now, but because I would love to heal them up here in this little zone. I don't have a starport, and that means one thing and one thing on. Actually, it means multiple things. So not just one thing and one thing on it, but I can't heal them up. Can't heal them up, can't drop. Okay, these are my main downsides that I have got going on for me over here. We're gonna instantly start a new tank as well. Just kind of moving in forward. Tech lab coming in here too. You have a lot of stuff. This feels good. We managed to heal up. He doesn't really have that many units out on the map. We're just gonna move out big time on the map right now. I love this type of stuff. Just kind of doing some early, like some security work. You know, we're securing the map pre-move out. I'm a big fan of this when you're playing heavy tank builds, where you rely heavily on getting your, like kind of your supply chain set up. You know, like all your Marines need to go to the front, and it's nice to kind of set that up early. Because the moment he gets to cut stuff off, usually things go horribly wrong. So we're just going to set up shop here with a tank. This feels absolutely okay. I mean, he's going to keep going. What the hell? I had not quite expected that. Where's my SCVs? I swear I sent some SCVs across the map. No? What the hell is this? Oh, I'm not actually going to be capable of doing anything here with my freaking bunkers. I swear my plan was to kill him with bunkers, guys. But I mean, if he doesn't want to be my bunker best friend, that's completely fine too. He doesn't have a recall available either. Let's not forget about that. I could clear a lot of these Marines or a lot of these guys, by the way, a lot of these workers. It's gonna send this across the map. Except I don't really have to. I just realized because I'm gonna be up in worker, so I don't have to do this. I'm just gonna be doing this because I'm an idiot. Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. I also have Stim available for me right now, so he wasn't aware of that, obviously. It's gonna lose a lot of workers here. Okay, we're actually gonna send these guys back home. gonna have a couple of boys in the mix. Gonna get these guys too. We are lacking some serious damage output, and we need a safe space to sit in as well. I would love to have high ground vision in the mix too. Ooh. If I could get that, that would be great. Maybe kill this thing too. Okay, you're gonna die. That's a big one for me. Oh, this is gonna be some fat MMR gains, let me tell you. Is he still mining from here? I don't think so, right? I really don't think so. Okay, you're gonna get locked onto. This is good. Gonna add some more over here. So just gonna put like 3 in this base. That way I know I have a setup going for myself down there, you know? I have a setup going for myself. I can always get back to that. So just gonna keep adding more and more. I don't have to worry about this base anymore. This base is gonna die eventually, whether he wants to or not. And most likely he doesn't really want to. So this is another cool trick you can do on this map. You can actually just send like herd units over to the fountain and then they heal, which is just great stuff. So I don't have to think about that. I'm just gonna make sure that he's not taking like an outside base. That is sometimes something that higher level players often do. Okay, we're just gonna move this back a little bit as well. Oh, don't really want to be there. Don't really want to be there. We're just gonna keep this area secure. That's gonna be Michael. We're gonna move this forward just a tiny tad and add in another bunker here as well. Gonna have +1 going for us. But it's going to be difficult for him to break this. Or at least it should be pretty difficult to break this for him. Just gonna send some more workers across the map so I can deal this. He doesn't have the gold base here, which is one of the more important things that I could have figured out. Maybe I'm going to need... Ah! I was gonna say, maybe I'm gonna need turrets. Oh no, this really sucks, doesn't it? I have one more going in over here. And that's the last of my scans, isn't it? Absolutely, yes. I'd love to get this turret up, huh? Let's see. Let's hope he doesn't pay attention right now. These guys are gonna go into the bunker. Just to have a little bit of extra vision there. And we're like committing hardcore here to this, right? We still don't have another scan available. But this thing... Okay, we can just... Oh, no, GG! Bye-bye! That was an absolutely brilliant first game there for me, taking out the rank 22 of the European ladder with a beautiful little rush. Now, up next we're playing against Heaven, and Heaven really puts the IDIOT into idiot, aka he spells the entire word. This guy is just lovely to play against. He often has zealot-heavy styles that make very little sense unless you're him. But he's quite good with it. He's about 5.5k MMR, 5.4k MMR, something along those lines. A little bit lower than the previous opponent. And we're going to test his defenses here. I once read a book called The Psychology of Tennis, or Tennis and Psychology, something like this. And it's basically, and when I say read, I mean, I watched a 5-minute video on YouTube explaining the key points. What the dude said, according to the summary, is that if your opponent has a weakness, it is your duty as a competitor to exploit that weakness until they fix that weakness. And that is pretty much what we're doing here, okay? So if you see your opponent has a weak backhand, what do? You smash every ball to their backhand, because that is the way you should be doing it. You know, you want to test their weaknesses. You want to make sure that they can improve their weaknesses as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. The only difference for me is that I don't know what my opponent's weaknesses are. So we're just kind of gambling, and we hope that it's either in scouting or defensive micro and just macro all around. So it's not entirely the same, because no matter what their weakness is, we're going to be cheesing the ever-leaving crap out of them. However, it will prepare them for the big, bad world, in which there's always people there waiting to take their MMR points away from them. Alright, with that rambling out of the way, you open up with a sentry, which allows him to get quite a bit of info. And most likely he'll go for fast charge, okay? Most likely he'll go for fast charge. Now, I kind of know that because I know the guy. He likes getting a fast forge and then charge. Ooh, I wish you wouldn't have seen that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move across the map once more to see if I can, you know, figure out what the hell... basically to see if I can set up shop. That's what I want to do, not to figure anything out. I'm not here to figure anything out. I'm here to beat him. I'm here to beat him big time, boys. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oop, look at that. Bunch of zealots already being warped in right now. That's just great stuff for me. Here comes bunker number 1. Also great stuff. Here comes bunker number 2. Hell yeah. Also great stuff. And we're just going to continue adding more and more bunkers. So the thing with zealots is zealots are interesting, right? Ooh, zealots are very interesting. Oh, this is a good set of force fields. That's a brilliant set of force fields, actually. That set of force fields also kind of functions as a wall, though, which would be an issue if I had units behind the wall. It would be an issue for him. Right now, it's not really an issue at all. It's actually fine. This was completely fine for him. There's nothing going wrong here right now. This is going as poorly as it probably could have. I think if I had more SEVs in the mix, maybe this would have been better. Actually, just going to add some more barracks here as well. We're absolutely going to add a couple more barracks. Okay, so he's gonna run across the map. I wish I had combat shield. Combat shield is a little bit away from finishing up. We still have the 2 bunkers here. Maybe it's something we can fall back to later on. I don't entirely think it's going to be the case. So we have a lot of cash in the bank right now. He has a high zealot count and the +1 armor, like I mentioned. Fast +1 armor rushes. That's what this guy is known for, let me tell you. That's a very good zealot count. Very, very good zealot count. We're just going to try moving out once more. We have about 7 barracks on the way right now. And we're pulling a couple of workers. About 10, 12, 15, however many it is. Okay, let's see if we can fight this. I don't quite think we can. I think he just might have too many units. Actually, that went much better than I thought it would. That actually did go much better than I thought it would. We're gonna pull 2 more SCVs across the map, just to make sure that what we're doing is correct. I really do regret not hitting earlier in the, with the first fight as well. I really do regret not hitting faster. Just harder. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So we're just gonna crawl forward here with the bunkers. Look at my line of Marines moving across the map. That feels great, doesn't it? So you'd think, why aren't you walling? Now I could be walling, but I can also just like occasionally add a bunker into the mix. It's also very, very interesting. Look at this. Look at this move. Look at this move. Look at this move. Please tell me I can get in the bunker. Okay, bunker secure. That didn't last for very long. I wonder what would have happened here, actually, if we had built the bunkers first, a little bit further out of range, and then kind of taken it from there, Waited until I had 1 or 2 bunkers secure. Still almost worked, but he already has +2 armor, so now we're freaking that. Now, the sentry does complicate things a little bit, but there's still certain things that you can do about it. So the moment you get scouted by the hallucination and he sees barracks 2 and 3, the Protoss player, if he's capable of kind of understanding what's kicking off, he'll see that and be like, okay, barracks 2, barracks 3, what the hell's going on over here? This is most likely going to be a stim plus combat shield push. And Protoss player is going to then prepare for that incoming stim combat shield push, right? That is most likely going to be kind of what they're optimizing for, what they're min-maxing for. But I'm going to walk across the map and I'm going to set up my bunker space already. So you can kind of abuse that in a way where it's like you have a little bit of freedom on the map where they're not quite as prepared. They're not willing to fight you on the map. They won't have any upgrades ready, whether that's Charge or Stalker, Charge or Blink. And then hopefully you're going to be capable of doing something. Right now we're playing on Last Fantasy. We're going to need to figure out where he's located without scouting. And we can sometimes do that by seeing where their hallucination is coming from, or maybe by their probe path, or where their units are coming from. Like if we can get an angle on that, that would be nice. Otherwise we'll need to send out a unit, whether a Marine or an SCV, kind of figure out, hey, what the hell's going on over here. Now, I've mentioned it before in many of my previous videos. Last Fantasy is a map that they skipped out on when they were doing the QA. So the top position actually has way less mineral mining, and almost every single time I get to play this map, I get the freaking top position. So it's not great. Usually standard timing for a command center is about 138. This command center is going to go down at 141. So I'm just 3 seconds behind, or like 2 seconds behind from what you usually are. Although even the other spots have pretty poor mining already, so maybe it goes down at 139 there. This is just a really, really bad map for mining, and this position in particular is very bad. So it's a bit of it is legitimately an imbalance map when it comes to the mining. It's just a fact. I didn't quite see where he came from, by the way. Might be interesting if I had paid attention to that. And we're playing against Cougar, a pretty darn decent Protoss player. Let's see what we can do about all of this. Gonna add in a depot in the mix as well. Now, I want to probably go for a double in gas here rather than 3-3 in gas. We're just gonna go in gas with 2-2. I think it's actually a pretty decent call to do that. I've had a little bit too much cash in the previous games, and this would be a nice way to go about it and see if we can change that pretty much. Another thing that I can do, by the way, that I just now thought of is... Oh, come on. Go in the freaking gas, man. You also should be going back in here. An interesting thing that we can do is, rather than opening with stim, is go for combat shield first. So that might delay our stim, but it could also make our combat shield come out a lot faster. I'm not sure how useful that is, though. So I'm just going to be thinking about that a little bit for now. Oh, there he is. I hope he does not finish this. I would not enjoy him finishing this. Yeah, I do not at all like this. I do not at all like this. And he didn't micro this well. Let's face it. Did not micro this well. I managed to escape with most of my crap, but still, it could have been significantly better for me. I think could have been significantly better. Okay, we're just so he scouted everything. He didn't need a. He didn't need anything, you know. He didn't need any way to skip the no sentry to figure out what the hell I'm doing. So it's gonna have pretty fast stack. Let's see if we can move across the map like this. I'm actually going to need to get some info as to where he's actually located. That's going to be somewhat important. Also going to need to get a freaking another depot in right now. It's also going to be pretty freaking important. Okay, he's coming out here, so we now know exactly where he's gonna be located. He's actually going all the way, huh? Such a blunder by him. Such a blunder by him. Absolutely not necessary in my mind. Absolutely not necessary, yet he does it. Okay, we're now going to be moving out a little. And we're just going to be building stuff far away. That's going to be our goal. We just finished the depot. We're instantly going to start a new one. As you can see, I'm cutting quite heavily in the workers. I know that sucks, but it is the way of the world. Like, I'm just... In order to afford everything, I'm just going to need to cut a little bit in the workers, I think. It's the only way that makes any sense to me. So I'm just going to add a bunker far away right now. Get the combat shield into the mix as well. Do we have another SCV? No. Let's send it out then. Let's send out our next SCV. This guy is idling. He's also an idiot. Oh, probably should have had that guy sieged up. Kevin. This was really poor. If that guy is sieged up, dude, he's in so much freaking trouble, huh? He's in so much trouble. I mean, he's still in a little bit of trouble here, but in way less trouble than he should be. We're just gonna kind of move forward slowly but surely with these bunkers. Okay, that's not gonna be as slowly and not as surely either. He's gonna try and kill some of these guys. I mean, this should have just been much better for me, in my opinion. Losing that freaking tank, not sieged up, like, that is a crime. That absolutely is a crime. That really is a crime. He got away with murder there. We're gonna send one more of these idiots across the map as well. So we're just slowly but surely pushing forward. It's the line of these line of bunkers. And he could just snipe this thing really without any issue in my mind. See if we can move this forward. It is a couple of scary seconds. Whenever you move something forward, he could blink in forward, ruin my life. He's not gonna do that. Why is this idiot staying at home? I don't understand that at all. Okay, we're just gonna continue pushing in. We now have stim as well, so these guys are just gonna continuously move further and further forward. I really need my next tank. Ah man, losing that one tank, it hurts so much. Not sure if you guys are aware of how much that freaking hurt over here, but let me tell you, it hurt me a crap ton. Okay, so he's over here. That is interesting too. And we're just gonna continuously pushing further and further forward right now. Oh my god! Dude, the freaking micro there was surreal. These guys can come out as well right now. Let's see if we can clear this. I feel like I should be capable of clearing this actually. Why the hell is my tank so far back? Okay, these guys can come out as well. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can still keep going. Does he have charge, you think, here? Or what the hell is this? Does not have charge. Hop. As long as he doesn't have charge, maybe we have a chance, actually. We actually have like a bunker bank over here. You see that? Freaking bunker bank down there, man. What do you want me to say? I wonder if we can actually play this out over here or not. See if we can clear some stuff. Oh my god, he's a Colossus. Got quite a bit of cash from selling all of these. We now have 1 bunker remaining. I think we pushed forward too slow, and losing that first tank was such a bad play, because the biggest moment is when you have 2 tanks and you can start pushing forward way quicker, because you can kind of leapfrog, you know, 1 tank is sieged up, the other one sieged up, 1 tank sieged up, the other one sieged up. You just kind of keep going further and further forward, with bunkers, with everything. Right now, we're in a world of trouble, just because I didn't siege up for absolutely no reason. I just was too lazy there. Just was too lazy, that's the reality. Oh, does he have the... He doesn't even have the super range right now. He doesn't even have charge either, which is crazy to me. I think we're dead no matter what, though. I think we're just dead no matter what, so... I'm just gonna see if we can do anything here. Dang it! Okay, we're playing against Heaven once more. Now, that's great, because I always love to rematch people with my cheese if I feel like I can actually improve on certain things. And I definitely do believe that I can this time around. I have a very clear plan. I'm just going to blind counter him, because I think I know his weak spot. And that is going to be that he doesn't really have anything that can catch my Cyclone in the early game. So we're going to be way more aggressive with the early game Cyclone. We're then going to move out much quicker with the rest of our units as well. I'm even considering taking a slightly slower second gas early on too. It might delay my first Cyclone, but just give me better initial mineral eco, which I'm growing quite fond of the mineral eco being good with this particular build order. I actually think it's more important than I initially gave it credit for. So it's not actually harassing me right now. It's just gonna run in for a bit of a scout. We're gonna be done over here relatively soon. Gonna lift this thing, gonna lower it. Gonna send a second SCV down as well. The reason I like to send a second SCV down is because it allows me to punch this guy in the gut a little bit, which is always going to be nice to do, you know. And then hopefully I can throw down my CC the moment I have to. So this type of harassment isn't actually that useful in my mind, because he didn't really manage to block a whole lot. I'm just gonna send this thing down as well. Oh, he actually did get the scout here. That's nice. Well done. Well done out of him. Knows it's not going to be a Reaper. So that's big info that I gave him there for absolutely free. It's going to allow him to send, if he, for example, opens up with a Stalker, it's going to allow him to send that first unit straight away across the map. He wouldn't be allowed to do that if he doesn't know whether I have a Reaper first or not, because then maybe I can jump in with the Reaper, deal some damage, that type of stuff. But he sees a Marine, absolutely allowed to do that. So we're going to have a slightly delayed... Well, this isn't that delayed, this refinery, honestly. It's about the same timing as I've been doing this entire time. Never mind. I was gonna do a slightly delayed refinery, but I messed it up. So we're just gonna have our same old crappy eco as we've had so far every single time. Now, I am going to add a second worker into this gas from over here. 2 workers mine a little bit more efficiently than 3-1 does, for example. So if you have 4 workers, you want to divide them 2-2 over your refineries rather than 3-1. That's one of the many rules of Starcraft 2. Whether you like it or not, it's just what you're supposed to be doing. So I'm going to be doing that as well. Now, Orbital's about to finish up. We're going to start our Cyclone right now. And here comes pretty much the instant scout out of my opponent. That is completely fine. That is fine by me. Him getting this instant scout here. I am A-okay with that. It just means that we're going to need to trick him a little bit. Or trick him a little bit. We're going to need to keep in mind that he has that information. And then see how we can kind of change that information a little bit. Or play with that info. Play with what we gave him. And then kind of change the expectations. Or not change the expectations, keep the same expectations, but change the outcomes a little bit. So we're just going to move across the map pretty freaking soon already. I'm a huge fan of these early move outs. We're also going to move this thing out instantly. That might seem bad because the Cyclone is a big key in denying scouting. Oh, crap. Never mind. I mean, the crap has been. Never mind it. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about me. Okay. What are we going to get here? Like, even if we can just get like a single clear here on like a freaking worker, I'm completely okay with that. We're gonna get 2 clears, so that's double okay in my mind. So these guys are now gonna move across the map. We have a couple of SCVs that were just standing there doing nothing. Phenomenal stuff, if you ask me. We have some oversaturation because I've not been macroing perfectly. Can you blame me? Yes, you can, but please don't. It happens to the best, let me tell you. We're just gonna set up shop. I probably want to come from this angle. It's going to be my general feeling over here. But I want to come from a slightly different angle. We're just really going to set it up quite far. Okay? Quite far. Make sure that he can't clear us with an initial setup. Gonna set this thing up here as well. And then the second tank is going to be probably the most important thing for me. Okay, here come a bunch of these dudes. Does he have +1 yet? No, he doesn't have +1 yet. I know he wants to get +1 though. So even if he doesn't have it quite yet, he's probably going to get it relatively soon. Here comes the second setup. I forgot to get my combat shield, which is actually really freaking painful. Do not love that for me. Do not love that at all for me. Just gonna see if I can get a little bit of a setup going over here. He's setting up shop on the other side of town. So we're just gonna do this. And let's see what we can do, huh? We're kind of just creating an extended wall here, which is great news for me. Not as great for him. Not much should be obvious. We can actually clear a little bit of this as well. As long as I get my second tank here in time, I think I'm going to be quite happy about all of this. Oh, he has DTs, huh? Thank God I haven't been using anything good here. But that is a really cool approach to this, actually. Let's see if we can clear this. Do we have another scan available? No, we don't. Oh my god, really? Is this how we're gonna die? We don't have any SCVs anymore either. We have one more. Here, can get a turret here. Can get a turret here as well.
Not enough.
Okay, come on. I know you're gonna send out one more of these idiots. I just know you can't help yourself. He has a thing going up over here as well. Gonna keep some units at home, just for the sake of things. Uh-oh. Not loving the vibes here. Not loving it. I freaking love how he went for the things though. Huh? I actually do love how he went for the DTs. I think it was such a good call by him. I really do believe it was such a good call by him. Come on, get in there. Or don't. Does he have +2 already? No, he doesn't. I just don't think it's gonna be good enough. I just don't think it's gonna be good enough. Such a solid hold. Wow. Alright, we're gonna try one more time against Heaven. The final attempt to take this fool out. He's been ruining my life a little bit, alright? He's been blasting me big time. I have not been loving it. We're gonna try our best. Now this is a slightly better map. It gives some I get some high ground advantages. I think I moved forward a bit too slow. I feel like I either move forward too slow or I move forward too fast. It seems like there's no real correct answer there. And that has been pretty frustrating for me. This map has the advantage that I can wall his bottom ramp, theoretically. So I think that would be really cool to do, but it might also just suck. Like, I don't know if it's a good thing to do. It's a cool thing to do, but sometimes the cool thing and the correct thing are not necessarily exactly the same. So he's going to come in. He's probably going to harass this a little bit. He's not actually harassing me whatsoever. I'm always surprised when Protoss players just don't harass at all. I think it's such a powerful thing that they can do, and too frequently they don't do anything of the sort. You know, they just kind of walk around a little bit, don't punch any SCVs. Or yeah, I think punching SCVs is one of the greatest things you can do as a Protoss player. I really do believe that. And of course also blocking this command center, but he doesn't go for it. It takes him like 3 more seconds and he can maybe delay it by 2-3 seconds. Like it's absolutely worthwhile for him to do that 100% of the time, because it makes life way scarier for me. Way scarier. Way scarier. You get it? Yep, there we go. That's a free probe. So the start here is already better than in the previous games. I'm gonna have a slightly slower refinery this time around. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm gonna get a slightly slower refinery, and then once we get it, I'm just gonna rally on top of it. So we'll have very decent mineral income, okay? Like a little bit more decent than usual. So I love that for me. I love that for all of us. We're also going to be adding in one more. This guy can maybe just build a barracks, huh? That actually does feel pretty right. Like this sequence of building feels very correct to me. I'm such a correct person, good lord. I love to see it. Okay, we're gonna full mineral saturate right now as well. Forgot to start my tech lab there for a second, which obviously isn't great. but I hope the rest is going to be phenomenal. We can send this guy over towards the low ground maybe relatively soon. I forgot to start my 2 Marines, so good lord. We're forgetting a couple of things, but we're also playing decent, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, we can start our Cyclone here straight away. Like, we have a lot of mineral eco. Okay, that is the one thing you can't deny me here. We have a lot of mineral eco. And we're going to continue getting that more and more. So we're going 3 barracks once more. I love this build order, but it's not been working out so far for me. It's absolutely not been working out for me so far. Okay, you can go in here. So I need a little bit of gas as well. You don't want to, you know, have your gas be too low. That would be such a pathetic way to go out. Marine count is getting higher and higher. Here comes my Cyclone out right now, and we can instantly start Stim as well. So yeah, this build order wise, this actually feels really, really stellar to me. Like, Stim is delayed by maybe what, like 6 seconds or so, but everything else is right on time. And I have almost continuous SCV production, almost continuous depot production. Marine production is looking solid as well. So we're just gonna move out right here with a decent force already. Usually I would always move out waiting for this tank. That's not what we're doing this time around. We're just gonna go pretty much full force. Like, this tank can rally across the map himself, you know? I love that for me. I really do love that for me. And we're gonna just push further forward by a little bit. I don't have enough money for a combat shield right now, which actually is a little worrying, I guess. Let's see if we can get up here. Does he have a base going up here? Yes, of course he does. Gonna get this bunker down there. That is nice. That is good, Niels. Ooh. That is less nice, Niels. Because he just killed that for free. Oh, we still have this guy, though. Let's see if we can move up here. We could have moved up, but we didn't really have to. Okay, that's good news as well here for us. So we're dealing a lot of damage onto him. He's not dealing a whole lot of damage onto us right now. We have these guys coming in extra. Gonna start creating some walls as well into the mix. If we clear this, that would be great. Okay, here he comes. Here he comes, here he comes. So as long as the tank shoots these sentries, life is gonna be good in my mind. Our new tank is now coming in. We have some SCVs hopefully moving across the map. I accidentally rallied them across the map. It's not entirely what I wanted, but it's gonna be good. Ah, yeah, freaking 3 times the charm, eh? Well, it's not quite the charm yet, but it might be the charm. Okay, you guys can go in here. This is going to be fully walled right now, by the way. Which is, well, almost fully walled. Almost fully walled. So we're gonna send these guys. Now it's fully walled. Okay, that's great. So we actually have this as a full wall in the mix. Oh, he's not building DTs this time. That's the difference, huh? No DTs. He probably thought I was gonna be ready for the DTs, but I completely forgot that that's what he did. He was like, oh, I bet he built an eBay this time. It's like, nope, I did not once again, brother. I am dumb as a brick, all right? I don't know what to tell you. I have the memory of a freaking goldfish, all right? The memory of a freaking goldfish. Doesn't mean that if I build an eBay with this, apparently this build is freaking powerful, man. It really is. He might be just taking more bases on other areas, by the way. I hadn't really considered that quite yet, but it's absolutely something that he could be doing right now. We're just going to be pulling back a little.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah, +1 as well in the mix. And we just want to get this guy here too. You can move forward just a tiny tad. Why the hell is he not attacking me? That feels weird as hell, no?
Additional supply depots
Oh,
required.
I don't want that. Can we just actually walk in here and see if we can deal some freaking damage? Absolutely we can, huh? So what am I afraid of right now? Well, I'm afraid of a lot of things, if I'm being real honest.
Additional supply.
Let's get some more tech labs, first of all. Maybe we can move this forward a bit. I need these tanks here a little bit further forward. That's going to be key. Maybe just build an eBay over here as well. That's also going to be key. Ah, that's real nice. I wonder if we can actually... Can this guy just walk in here or what? He's going to try to take a base once more. Oh, he absolutely is trying to take a base once more. Okay, I think this is just going to get cleared eventually. But these trades are quite okay, right? These trades are... Are they quite okay? I actually think they're quite okay, yeah. I started a starport, right? I forgot to start a starport. Happens to the
Not
best.
enough minerals.
Okay, we're still in here. Oh, we're still shooting. He has +2 at this point, though, surely. We don't have +1 quite yet. We're gonna add in more and more Marines. I think we're kind of transitioning into... Like, I don't really want to call it a macro game, but it almost feels like it's a macro game. We're gonna full wall this area.
Not enough energy.
And just get more... I want mines at this point, actually, if anything. How about we swap these two, huh? So we're gonna add some Marauders into the mix, just for the sake of getting some Marauders. He doesn't really have a whole lot quite yet either. And we're gonna get some mines as well. I love that for me. Now we're getting these extra upgrades. So despite having pretty bad upgrades initially and him having very good upgrades, maybe we can still make up for it because we have the armory coming up right now. We have double eBay as well. So this feels bad, but it might actually be possible. Like upgrade-wise. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible like unit-wise. I don't know, maybe he has a fort base over here. Like maybe he just kept expanding. Like that's a real possibility, right? Like it's possible they just kept expanding. It's like, okay, whatever.
Not
You
enough.
kill one of my bases, but you also invested 500 minerals into it. Now it's my turn. Does have it. He hasn't been mining here so long though. You can see that as well. So it's not the end of the world. I really need these medevacs. Like without medevacs, we're absolute toast. Gonna have our 1-1 upgrades coming in soon as well. It's going to actually be a relatively big deal. And we're gonna have a bunch of freaking mines. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go for a 16 marine drop that's gonna head into the fort base. Then we walk across the map with the rest of our army once medevac 3 and 4 come out, okay? That's going to be our plan. That's going to be our grand plan over here, all right?
Depleted.
So these guys are gonna go.
Upgrade.
You're also gonna go. Then I'm
Mineral
gonna
field depleted.
unload you over here. It's always important to preemptively unload, pretty much.
Mineral field depleted.
You know, it sucks that I got spotted. That really does suck that I got spotted. So that's just going to trigger our move out right now, if you ask me. So we're not going to be capable of really doing anything. Okay, we scan that. We see 2-1. And it's playable. It's absolutely playable. 2-1 upgrades. Let's see if he has Storm or something. Yeah, 16 is quite a bit, no? 16 Marines. Hell yeah, baby. Let's see if we can get in here behind the mineral line. It's always something you can try to do, you know? And it's something that's going to succeed once more. Okay, where the hell is he with his boys right now? Because I'm not seeing him. He's only on 3 bases now.
Not enough minerals.
I think we might just win this. Oh my good lord! Freaking stormers, huh?
Not enough
Let's hope he can't storm this. Because I think he might be capable of storming it. Where the hell is the rest of my army? Okay, we have a lot of forces over here. Do I need a fort base, actually? Don't think I do. Does he have storm or no? Yeah, he does have storm. Does he have any storms remaining, I guess is the correct question. What is our medevac count as well?
your forces.
And we are 2-1 in the upgrades, right? So maybe this is viable to play for me. He doesn't have that much stuff out right now. Oh god. Let's see if we can kind of get him in here. So maybe we can bait him into defending his main base. Because I don't think he actually has to, but he's going to want to, right? Just gonna move this back a little bit. This is good enough for me, at least for now. This is... Does he have anything else here? Oh, he has another storm? Where the hell did that come from? I didn't even see that. I think we're dead.
Mineral field.
Does he have... Oh, he has more and more upgrades coming in, huh?
Not
So every storm that he gets is just such a terrible moment for me.
not enough.
Such a terrible moment. We can actually pull a lot of workers across the map as well.
Mineral field.
Another thing we could do is try to go for a drop somewhere else. Okay, you guys can start mining from this base. Because I don't think he has that many bases, right? I don't think he actually has that many bases at all. Okay, let's see. So we have a pretty big setup here.
Mineral field depleted.
So we can clear this thing. We absolutely can. That's great news. And we can just maybe just run in here, kill this base now. We absolutely can clear this base, I think. So we have a third base right now.
Mineral field depleted.
I don't even think this guy has Storm. Or what do you call it? Blink out. Let's see if we can move in here and clear stuff, or what the play is going to be for me. Do we need to give up this area or what? So these we're gonna get. I mean, if we can just get all of these before he gets a storm in, that'd be great. He's still he's probably running back home right now, huh?
Unacceptable boundaries.
Oh, this is great news. This is great news. Look at him. He's stuck completely in here. See if we can clear this. I don't think I can. But this base is toast, no? This base is also toast, and that's mine, so that's absolutely less good. But his base is toast. Do you think he has more bases out? I'm not even entirely sure, if I'm being real honest.
Not enough minerals.
You have 2 more Liberators on the way. So he's going ham here. If he doesn't have any Templar out, then life here is going to be good. Even with it, I mean, if he has Templar out, maybe it's possible anyway. There's 1 storm now. Absolutely 1 storm. Okay, this is also still not the end of the world.
Minerals.
I think we're dead though. Okay, maybe we can actually
Not enough
dodge this guy or
minerals.
what? Look at this. He's going across, he's going across.
Under attack. Not enough minerals.
And we want to dodge him. GG! That's a mistake! No, it wasn't. He was dead. Woohoo!